Yes. Yes. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
The 11 point of time. EIL was filed before this on the report. The official find that the election scheme will be designed.
Yes.
And the 11 part is at page 103. After discussing this honorable court passed the following order. It is notice of the fact that Rule 70 came into force in 2010. We would like to know from the Bar Council of India what steps it took for implementation of the same past 1 decade. We are saying so because DCI has now project fixed to give time only to 28 February 2020. Now it was important. In view of the above, the matter requires consideration that notice be issued by the next date of hearing to expect Bar Council of India as well as state to come forward with a viable solution. We heard learned senior counsel from the bid applicants all through the material record. By way of adding this, we restrain Bar Council of India from taking any coercive step against granting a government law firm. So this order continued to operate until page 105, 23, 10, 27. Next.
Yes.
In the interregnum of this period, all these granting in law college, which were otherwise in default of the rules, continue to operate.
Yes.
The admissions were granted by the state universities. And the petitioners before your lordships are one batch of last batch of students, so to say, who have cleared their examination in 23-24.
Yes.
But they are the batch to whom enrollment is denied by the Bar Council of India by reference to one communication by the Bar Council of Gujarat
Yes.
by reference to one communication at page 172.
Yes. Yes.
It says that in view of a judgment of the Supreme Court in the Bar Council of India versus Ravi Sahu, students of unrecognized colleges should not be granted enrollment. That is because of the comments.
Yes.
Because in this background, several petitions are filed and pending in different aspects.
Yes.
Granted permission to appear in the bar examination. Students have cleared. Thereafter, the stage is for enrollment and which hearing is made. The second is at the instance of the colleges, which lordships were also least of his previous years. The lordships had issued certain directions to continue certain students on certain terms. Because in all these proceedings, Bar Council of India filed an affidavit at 192. Interestingly, at 211,
Yes.
the stand of the Bar Council was that students who have studied and passed through the present college and approximately these are all it is so for all granted colleges from 2010-11 to 23-24 are not eligible to be enrolled as advocates. Necessary action is being brought out.
Yes.
Now, because in deference to this at page 230, Bar Council of India had constituted a committee to consider all these issues.
Yes.
And they came out with a regularization scheme. Because that term is not so stated. But if the lordships have page 230.
230. Yes.
There is a communication dated 18th of May 2024 addressed to Siddharth Law College.
Yes.
Because I will just read the subject and then pick your extension of provisional temporary approval of affiliation to Siddharth Law College for imparting a 3-year LLB course with intake of 160 students with 2 batches of 60 students and remaining for the academic year 23-24 and regularization of admission during academic years 2009-10, 10-11. So from that period till 2022.
Yes.
This regularization was to be done on payment of a particular amount which they say is penalty that your lordship shall find at page 232.
Yes. Please read that portion, please.
The earlier period from 2009-10, this is the 4th number paragraph. 10-11, 11-12, 12-13, right up to 23-24 is also regularized since the college has deposited the inspection fee. And then your lordship shall see in the bottom, since you have not deposited balance undertaking by letter dated so and so will be paid soon. Required to pay guarantee within 2 months. The second part in accordance with council resolution passed on February, refundable guarantee amount is set at rupees 5 lakhs additionally. So ultimately, because it become a monetary exercise where all these granted colleges were required to pay the amount determined by the Bar Council of India, and on that payment being made, the regulation would ensue.
Right.
Because what has transpired is that a statement has been prepared of all the colleges that your lordship shall find. At 182.
Yes.
So this statement indicates that the amount which BCI is demanded and the amount wherever it is paid and wherever the college is willing to. So lordship may have, for example, clear number 1.
No, the entire regularization, Mr. Shelat, is on the monetary concept.
Monetary is the inspection fee. Ultimately, it is amount.
So how does it concern the students?
It doesn't.
Who appears for Bar Council? So how does this concern students, Mr.?
The colleges have actually agreed to make the payment.
Colleges may or may not agree, but how do you put the students?
Passed from recognized colleges.
So what were you doing till now?
So recognition for them.
So then you also have appropriate powers to ensure that there is no college continues with recognition. Tomorrow, if suppose some ABC starts a college saying it's a law college and starts imparting education, are you not under an obligation to see that such college do not continue any further? So then if you have allowed a situation to precipitate for a decade, how can you put the students in jeopardy? Is it like, if I may use is it not almost akin to blackmail? Yes. How does that work? If you have anything against the college, close down the college. But how do you put the student's life in jeopardy? You cannot use the student, put the knife at the throat of the students and recover the money from the colleges. It's virtually that only. What done accepted? We do not say that the exercise which you have undertaken may not be wrong, but what were you doing for this from 2009 till 23? What did you do? Tell me. Show me anything you have done from 2009 to 2023. If you have allowed a situation to continue for yes.
But in those petitions where I have filed reply, I have stated in detail. I have even prepared a paperwork and given the communications which are issued by the Bar Council of India to the colleges, saying that please comply with the rules, please fall in line.
Perfect. Have you stopped them from taking intake of students? Have you stopped them saying that since you have not complied with nothing further, you will not continue with your taking in students, you will not continue admission process, you will either comply with it or close down? Yes.
So we have in fact, and wherever we have written letters, we have said that if you accept students beyond above the rules.
That is between you and the college. Yes. What about the students? I am not concerned with the colleges. I am only concerned with the students. How can you say that the students' career or his entire that 3 years or 5 years which he has put in would be subject to some monetary fees being paid by the college? Your entire thing. Show me anything. Show me any other exercise which is contemplated in this.
When college applies for inspection, the rules are changed in such a manner.
Everything, Mr. Mehta, Mr. Shah, I accept whatever you say. I also accept that the institutions may not have the requisite permissions, may not have the requisite infrastructure, everything fine. What were you doing? You cannot put put the student's career in jeopardy because of something done by the institution. Sir, the rules, Mr. Shah, would not apply in abstract. The rules cannot be applied in abstract. the rules cannot be interpreted in such a way that until money is paid by the colleges, and we will ensure that the students do not get their appropriate permission. Why? Somebody would have prosecuted his studies with what difficulty? And he is expecting that tomorrow I'll come out, I'll start earning. And you say that no, till the college pays this much amount, we will not give you permission to practice. Where are you? Yes.
What happens is.
All right, fine. One second. Please come to page 229. This is that 230. That this is that regularization scheme. Yes. Show me any other consideration which has weighed with you except money. Show me any other consideration which has weighed with you except money. Do you say that no, since you have not done A, B, C, money for this much money for this much money? Sir, this is the prime consideration.
Just kindly appreciate there are other policies wherein before approval and before granting them and saying that these were the things that you are required to do, thereafter the money is granted.
Oh, so therefore again it boils down to this only, that you have not complied with A, B, C, therefore so many lakhs. You have complied with A and B but not C, so therefore a lesser amount. What is the impression, Mr. Shah, please appreciate, what is the impression that you are giving to the student who has passed out his law? That money talks?
I am sorry, but
That is what the Bar Council, the message the Bar Council is passing on, that money works, nothing else works. Is it not? No. This, I am on this and only on this. Forget the other college. Let me forget the other colleges. Let's take this college only. How do you contemplate this entire exercise? You are almost like that income tax department which had come out with that scheme. Sir, I accept. I am not questioning your right to do something. I am not saying that the Bar Council is not empowered to take action against colleges which do not comply with the rules. Fine, nobody can say that. But then the question with the corollary would be that from 2009-10 till 22-23, if you have not done anything, how can you now take action against the students for something which the institution has not done? Letters to the institution. How does it work with the students? How would the student know that there is something Mr. Shah, you also done LLB. During your LLB time, did you start every month you will say now I will say Maru, did you check up from the web anything? What are you expecting? That student who is doing his law, he has also to keep an eye on the BCA website that whether something is there against my college. He goes by normal understanding that whether this is recognized, very normal common sense attitude that recognized છે તો આપણે જઈએ આમાં, recognize નથી તો આપણે નહીં જઈએ.
These are all colleges where admission is granted by the university, not by the colleges. Because Gujarat University, these are all state colleges granted it. Universities have also been implemented.
બંધ કરાવી દેવું તો ને. તમે ક્યાં બંધ કરાવ્યું? Where did you take? You allowed a situation to precipitate. Now, instead of taking action against the college, you are under the guise of taking action against the college. You are putting the students' career at jeopardy. We will consider it. I am only with the students. Whenever the petitions of the colleges come, we'll see it. Now you are putting pressure on the colleges through the students that we will not grant recognition. Therefore, their students go to their colleges, create a pressure and make. Fine. So then why did you not stop them? Why did you not close it down? Did you not have that power? Did you at that relevant point of time issue a public advertisement that these many colleges, they do not have recognition? students who undertake law in that particular colleges would do at their own peril.
Yes,
Sir, BCI website, please tell me, Mr. Shah, please understand when you are saying it is all a very good thing that BCI website has, but at the stage when a student is entering into a professional course, like LLB, and when colleges are spread, or it is not that the colleges are elite colleges which will be there in urban areas only. You expect that every student will open the BCA website and see that whether recognition is granted to my college or not. If the university is granting admission, he will go through the university, take admission, he will finish his law. Then how? What is the BCA doing then? So that ends your responsibility. That cannot be, sir. You. So then where do the rules contemplate giving ex post facto recognition? Show me that. Then it becomes convenience.
usually all the committees which are formed for inspection of the colleges are headed.
So, so therefore, Mr. Shah, what I understand is, as not as a judge, but as a normal citizen of the country, what I understand that you are trying to reduce this entire exercise to a money making exercise. Let me be very. I'm sorry to say that, but the exalted position of the Bar Council of India, as said by the Honorable Supreme Court in number of judgments, you are reducing that.
Not sure. What happens even if they don't inspect, how do I know that they are working or not working?
So then, so if you don't inspect after a decade, please make sure that you have some money to pay. What is this, Mr. Yes, yes.
So with the college, it applies for inspection also.
Yes.
Hmm. With the team which is formed.
Yes.
Which is headed by reports.
Hmm.
Thereafter, the reports are prepared and those reports are sent to the LEC, Legal Education Committee, which is formed under the rules itself. Now, the LEC is headed by one of the retired honorable Supreme Court judges, where one of the judges, Minor Justice Supreme Court, he had framed the formula. Why? Because what had happened is that the colleges were running, the CA did not run, or they did no and wherever, whatever the situation might be. But that formula was framed that for every year of default that a college does not get inspected, the college inspected, they have to pay a default fee, and that is how the default fee came into picture. It is not something which is we are trying to make money out of it. That is what I am trying to say.
But then that is between you and that is between you and the college. Why do you put like coming out with a communication that from 2011 to 23 students who have not done their law from recognized institution, we will contemplating taking action against them means what? Somebody who has come out in the year 2014, 15 has done his law. He might be, for all what you know, he might be a magistrate now. And you say that no, now we'll take action against you. How will you do that? So is it not a pressurizing tactics? Yes. Yes. So therefore, no. Colleges matters. Colleges matter. So colleges matter are there, but then how do you contemplate such an exercise? And if that may be between you and the college, somebody who has done his law, how would you not approve?
That I have to pass on from unrecognized college cannot be enforced. That is one. And secondly, also the only rule which is contemplated under the act is if a college conducts itself without approval of the Bar Council of India, but as soon as they apply, they have to close down the colleges. And the college.
So the rules do not contemplate any penal action by the Bar Council if a college continues to run even
College will call for the papers of the law colleges matters. so that at least I can show those.
No, that will mix up the issue. First, I would want to see that this issue of students are resolved.
Yes.
Thereafter, if possible, we'll try to go to the colleges, right? But how do you balance this? You cannot say that you cannot be permitted to deny enrollment to the student and then say that your enrollment will be subject to your college paying some money. You click, all right, fine. Let us read order this communication dated 2/30. Please explain me if my understanding of the entire scheme is anyway incorrect. Yes, let us read page 230.
Please.
Hmm.
This is refers to the above mentioned subject regarding extension of provisional approval of affiliation of so and so college, which has already applied for extension of approval affiliated for affiliation for the academic year 2020-24. This is to bring to your kind attention. This is to bring to your kind knowledge that the following resolution was passed on 9 June 2023 by the General Council of Bar Council of India with respect to grant of provisional approval of affiliation for academic year 2023-24 for those centers of legal education which have applied for approval of affiliation for the academic year 2020-24. Resolved that with respect to existing centers of legal education colleges, whose inspection fees have been deposited, application for extension of approval of affiliation is pending. No inspection could be done, or inspection has been done, but inspection report could not be placed before the LEC for standing committee continue to exist students only for the academic year so and so. This will apply only in case where affiliation has been granted by the university. Such provisional approval shall be subject to any decision taken after the inspection of this year is done by the Bar Council of India subsequently. It shall further be conditional and in subject of compliance as per circular dated 5/2/2020 bearing number so and so issued to all centers of legal education. As per the extended time of such compliance, whereby every center of legal education college is required to submit a certified authenticated bank statement bearing bank stamp.
So this is all with regard to 23-24, right? It comes down till page 232, the mid paragraph, the bold portion. Yes. That is for 23-24. We are not concerned with 23-24. We are concerned with the period earlier to 23-24. This earlier period from the earlier period, next paragraph, the earlier period from 2009-10 through so and so till 20.
Since the college has deposited the inspection fees, the compliance and pending fees, any other fee which may be payable in future will kindly be ensured to be complied with as and when intimated in future. Kindly ensure that the English translation of all the documents and so on.
So this all boils down this payment of these fees. Show me any other consideration which has weighed with you. We are concerned with regular.
That is the only thing that is available. Not to take any steps.
So the question is, you may take appropriate action against the institutions, but then how do you refuse enrollment? You have permitted the colleges to continue. You have permitted the students to be enrolled. You have permitted the students to come out to prosecute their courses in the institutions.
Whenever every year there is an update to the website of the Bar Council. Every year the Bar Council of India website states which colleges have been recognized, not recognized, since when not recognized, everything, all details are there. So there is a list of them, which is also produced on record by.
So then what do you expect a student to do? When the admission is provided through the university mechanism.
There was a case MP recently, wherein the court came to know that this.
Yes. Yes.
Wherein we have to take the court there came to know that the colleges have been allotting admissions and doing whatever they were doing, the universities have been doing this. In fact, the MP High Court started a criminal prosecution against them, intimated the police to do an investigation.
That is all right. That is for the present year. I am saying that from 2009-10 till 22-23, what did the Bar Council? Bar Council cannot say that I have put up on my website. That's about it. Then let the students.
That is what the mission is and the rules are.
That cannot be the. You cannot say were you not part of the process? when the rules were framed. Then, so then, yeah. So it's it not very convenient? Yes.
Yeah, I know that. But I have checked out. As soon as the rules were framed, the rules were sent to all universities, all colleges, all legal luminaries, and thereafter, after getting those suggestions, we have included.
That is all right, but then today you are encountering a practical difficulty. You should have understood within 1 year that there is a problem in the rules. It does not have any penal mechanism. Then what have you done?
Then I cannot in all of India to survey and to check up.
Then what is the business of Bar Council? What else is the Bar Council supposed to do?
College somewhere in urban area. Who starts needing imparting energy education without any approval. I would not come to know what is the kind of issue. As soon as they come.
If he doesn't say, if he doesn't in any way claim to be recognized, if the students are not allotted through the university, yes, Bar Council can say that no, we don't know. But if the students are being allotted through the university, and if you take that admission fees, whatever is the fees are being deposited with you, how can you claim ignorance?
The registration fees for 100 rupees which they are depositing in the bank.
100 rupees or 1 rupee. So it's accepted by you, right? Right? Then if you are taking that registration fees 100, then how do you say it now? You cannot, the only question, Mr. Mehta, is you have to find a way out, or we are talking about the apex body of the lawyers. We would not want to say anything about it, but we would not leave the students at a lurch, at the mercy of whether the institutions can pay money or not. And this is absolutely, I am not at all impressed by this, that this entire thing is payment of money. You pay the inspection fees for this year, the students get enrolled. What is that? They get the whatever is pending. That is not contemplated. You cannot reduce this to a money-making exercise. Pardon me for saying so, but that is the message that I'm getting from this. Or you take action against the institutions, but you cannot do anything against the students. You have permitted. Now you cannot use the students as a shield to try and make sure that you get their futures cannot be in jeopardy. They cannot be left in lurch. And please appreciate that, again, I'm telling you that a student who comes and does his LLB, not all of us are from urban areas. Yes, not all of them are sure that they do not, many of them come with affluent backgrounds. This would be their source of livelihood. And then you say that no, we would not do something. We had undergone, those of us who had done in law in 98, 99, 2000, we had undergone this, that for 1 year the Bar Council came with the traineeship exercise for 1 year. We were not permitted, we were only permitted to mention also, that is also halfway through, and then it was scrapped. Fortunately, we got our deemed date of enrollment. That's a different thing. But we know how difficult it was. And we know how difficult it was for persons from the rural areas at that time. Because this is a means of livelihood. It's not that everyone who does law is from a background that he doesn't need any source of livelihood. And we all know we all know that how much seniors are paying. With all due respect, that is how the system. Yeah, I'm not questioning anything, but that is how the system has evolved through decades, through centuries. But you are saying that no, the students will not be enrolled. What does that mean? Where will the students go? Where will they go now? Do you expect them to come out in the streets? Are you contemplating that? If this is the message that the student gets, that આ બધું પૈસા માટે છે, imagine what will be the reaction. No. This is the message that you are sending out. Mr. See, rules are made to ensure that legal education is regulated, right? You cannot say that we regulate till the rules provide. We will not regulate beyond the rules. We know how it is working. Don't make me say things.
But that's what the time.
But that improvement cannot be at the cost of students' lives, their careers. That improvement can be with the colleges. Improve the colleges, improve their system, improve the faculty in the colleges. Do that. Try and do that if you can. This cannot be this. Suppose if let me put this. What is the logic? What is the purpose of inspection? That you have the in infrastructure, you have the faculty, right? Now payment of money for 2009-10. How is it going to improve the infrastructure and faculty? If the 9-10 they did not have any faculty, paying some appropriate money now, would it improve it with retrospective effect? Very well, that is fine. Then maybe if you say that we are powerless, then we shall look for some different bodies. Then this cannot be done. There are you understand, Mr. Shah, that there are conversation happenings about Bar Council itself. Something was there a week or 10 days ago, right? So don't be under that impression. You are a body for a particular purpose. You are not for any other purpose, and the purpose is the upliftment of the students, upliftment of the profession as a whole. You cannot say that 9-10 ના પૈસા તમે અત્યારે ચૂકવો એટલે your standard is raised, and nothing at the cost of students. Make sure the message is gone across. We will not mince words in the orders. I would not, under any circumstances, be a party to this. Students' life should not suffer. You can take any action against the institutions if they don't follow the rules. That is your choice. But you cannot put the knife at the throat of the students, so to say. That will not be permitted at all. Come what may. Yes. What? Yes. Yes.
The scheme paid. However, formal orders are not issued, so today also the students are unable to get it.
What would you say on that, mister?
There are, for example, I believe my learned friends college, the formal recognition is not granted, though payment has been made 4 months. Payment made to everyone. Good.
4 months, you're still counting. What is this here?
Just to know the impact. But a very renowned law college, which has given birth to large number of jurists, applied for visa to Canada because reference of this college is still not removed from the unrecognized list. That application is not being processed. He just stands today. He is unable to proceed further.
That is Mr. Shelat, you are talking about a different class. We are. Please look at the college. Please look at where these are colleges are situated, and what do you expect from there? He comes out, he does his LLB. Next day, he feels that he would want. Yes. Yes.
We got our plurality from this institution that we have has plurality because of these granting and colleges in talukas and rural areas.
Yes.
Now, if they are not recognized, these students will ultimately be learned. I do not want to go into at this stage, but just to brush 2 lines of mention. What happens is we have seen in the earlier round of petitioning also, the officer will be directed that appoint the faculty within a certain period of time, do the needful work. Still, the faculties have not been appointed.
Oh, then what are you doing? You say that my website. Your final answer is my website.
So since they have applied for recognition, we give them some time so that they can appoint faculty.
That's what that.
So
then the moment you give them some time, what happens in the interaction? You permit students to get an no. That's all right. You don't please fight. That's all right. You don't worry about us. We'll take care about ourselves. But you in the interregnum, students are admitted, given admissions. When students are given admission, then after 6 months or 1 year of their, then you say that no, now there is a problem with the faculty. Then we'll have to intervene.
What happens is, just trying to appraise your office.
So therefore, Mr. Shah, Mr. Shah, Miss.
That thereafter also those college, those students whom we had permitted on the last, they have been allowed to complete LLB and they will be given.
They have completed LLB, but what about the enrollment? Yes.
Last time.
So therefore, Mr. Shah, again, the problem is that you cannot say that till these two colleges deposit the inspection fee from 2009-10, we will not give enrollment to the students. That cannot be the message. That cannot be the message. And for least at page 11, 12, what do you say at page 12?
One of them has paid, three of them, let me just check up, 3 or 4 of them have paid.
Again, that is something in your favor that somebody has paid, but that will not create any equities.
Yes.
You'll have to make sure that some way out is found for the students. You cannot pressurize the college by using the students. You have to make sure that their enrollments are taken care of. Find out some via media. First,
I will call this line also.
whatever you want to do, but if it is contested, then it will go. I'll take it to its logical end. If it is contested, yes, yes. At the request of learned advocate Mr. Manan Shah for respond number 3, Bar Council of India, list on the 1st of July. Yes. No, let us keep it separately. First, let me find something that can be resolved. I understand, but you.
Because it over. I the only thing. In fact, we have requested before the vacation went off. Before the event. Yes. Whoever wants 6 months, 1 year or 2 years time to pay his previous inspection fee, default fee of 2 lakhs per annum plus 5 lakhs deposit. However, that fee is that is that. Secondly, out of which 5 colleges have already paid before vacation, that is somewhere in April. Till today, those previous year students have been not permitted, those have received according to that.
And if this is the case, fine. But they may require 1 year, 2 year, that is your discretion. But it cannot be till then when are all yes, fine.
Some of the lordships have the table.
When are those matters coming up?
Therefore, I was actually requesting not to have this first few more applications.
You can request on Monday for preponement. We'll go through the early listing portal. But then, would you want notices to be issued by then it will go. You'll not be able to serve them by first.
I will try to keep the colleges.
There, most of them would be here in that other group. Very well. Heard learned advocate Mr. Mitul Shelat with learned advocate Mr. Harsh K. Rawal on behalf of the petitioners. Learned AGP Mr. J. K. Shah for respondent state. Learned advocate Mr. Manan A. Shah for respond number 3 and 4. Respond number 4. Learned senior advocate Mr. Sudhir Nanavati with learned advocate Mr. Murugan Purohit for respond number. Give the numbers. Considering the request made by learned advocate Mr. Mananesha for the Bar Council of India list on the 1st of July. Learned advocate Mr. Rawal for the petitioners is permitted to serve copies of the present petition to learned advocates who are appearing in for the colleges slash universities and bar council, comma, in the cognate group of matters. Yes, yes. Starting Malako, draft amendment. Learned advocate Mr. Scheller tender the draft amendment. He submits that it is only a list of colleges which is to be Mr. Shelat anyway. There is a affidavit required. Come back on Tuesday with the affidavit. Yes. I mean amendment card in all right. Yes, please. Yes. 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 1st of July. Yes.
Sir. Just what I hear about 5 before the vacation days. Before the
What I got, what I understand is that they are ready to make the payment, subject to being granted some time.
time, get payments.
Therefore, I said that if that is the case, fine, I don't mind. But that's what I've said, that give copies to all those colleges. No, whoever has paid.
They will be paying money. The situation will remain the same.
No, that is all right, fine. So therefore, one, what do you do with those who have paid money? Number two, somebody who wants time, you have to grant them time, but it would not be the enrollment will not stop. I'll permit you to take up whatever action you want to do against the colleges if they don't make the payment. That's a different thing, but not at the cost of the. Yes, yes. Let it come up. Let this matter come up on per court board on first. Yes, per court malavi dejo. Yes, yes, please. Yes.
Serial number 7, common as Nave.
Yes. Where were your matters? Huh. Yes. Yes.